Hey, I'm Nicola with the Healing for Her podcast. And today I want to come to you and talk about this question that you might have been asking yourself. Is it okay for me to go back into an old story? What's the point anyway? I've moved past it. What I'm saying to you is if in fact you are experiencing yourself noticing some thoughts, some patterns, some things are beginning to loop. Maybe things you've kind of forgotten about, don't know. It's time is. It felt like it's. Is it going to be worth it to tend to this emotion that's perhaps in this season asking to be seen? I just want to give you permission to lean in and be curious about it. I'm Nicola, like I said, with Healing for Her. I am a licensed associate therapist, counselor, and I, find that it's very useful to take the time, set out some time to the side and really go back and ponder, maybe find a friend, find a place of quiet where you can create some sense of safety even. So whether it's a friend, a priest, a pastor, just time with your own journal, creating some quiet, some place of solitude to enter back into something that feels unresolved. I just want to encourage you that it's okay to tend and befriend these emotions that's starting to palpitate, starting to say, hey, can you pay some attention to me? And so one way to be able to do that is, like I said, connecting with a sense of safety, being able to really taking your time as best as possible to share with yourself, share with the other what makes sense to you now, what maybe didn't make sense to you then, and kind of that I recognize that there's a question mark of what do I do with this now, that it has some unknowns, and many people aren't comfortable with unknowns, and I want to say that that's okay, to give yourself permission to not be fully okay with the unknown and taking this on as a sense of journeying through, a sense of being curious with what has showed itself. Even a question like, okay, fear is here or anger is here. What is it that you're wanting me to learn about you? What is it that you want me to, I know it's a funny way to say that, right? But what is it that you're wanting me to take notice and pay attention to in this season? I hope that helps. I really hope that helps. I spent some time this weekend, and it was a beautiful time of just having some solitude. And I think I want to. Maybe this is part of my way of reflecting back on that experience and seeing how powerful it was and how it can create a breaking through. And even before the weekend, I spent my own time in some quiet and really had some answers to some things that have been a way of showing up. Don't understand all of the things, but some of the things feels a little bit more grounded than they previously were. And you know what I find out? Sometimes those hidden emotions, when you start bringing them to the forefront, bring some curiosity, sometimes it gives you better language as you navigate through, kind of beginning to give you language and meaning and understanding and what you could have, wish you would have done then. But it kind of gives you back that power to say, what can I do now? And that alone can offer so much flexibility within the self, so much sense of creativity and curiosity with the self to go forward. Might not have been able to resolve all of what's been, but as I begin to be more present with what's here, I can have some options to move forward to what my future is. And I think that in and of itself is a gift, another layer of opportunity to get to know the self, to be able to be a gift to the self, and to be able to give a gift to the world around you. So I hope you go and flourish well. Maybe you grasp something from this that you find helpful. Maybe you save it or share it with a friend, or just continue to have a dialogue with your own self in your quiet time. Just being curious, what is it that I'm feeling? What is it that I'm noticing? Where do I notice that in my own being, in my own body? And as I pay attention to it, like, what is even coming up? Am I feeling fear? Am I feeling hopeful even? And how can I let go of the parts that I can't control and have narrative and or, but being able to have ownership over the parts that you can have ownership over. And in light of what I've now explored, how can I move forward with this? Or where am I still stuck, right? Hopefully you can gain some sense of compassion for yourself, for the parts of self that you're beginning to get out of the hiding, that you're beginning to acquaint with and witness. So it's no longer this sense of alienation that you previously experienced. So again, I wish you to go on and be well in all you endeavor to do. Take care.